ClassH-Room, Richard Curtis.
David, my dude. Jacob, what's up? Joseph, your pants falling down the man? Teachers, yes, you guys made it. And you got the shirts today looking good. Love this. Hey, we have the students who are geared up and ready to roll, and our teachers who are so positive and they're ready to play. From Pen Ryn School in Bucks County, they just entered the classroom. The show that tests students and their favorite teachers. Hey, you think we're having fun? Look at this pep rally. Yeah! They're ready to rock. It's winner take all in the cash and bragging rights. I am too, and I'm a teacher, and I'm calling it right now. Pop quiz. Let's do it. That's right. When you're a teacher, you can call a pop quiz whenever you want. Nothing you can do about it. Grab your buzzers, guys. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to get through as many questions as we can. Each correct answer is going to bank you guys 10 points. If you buzz in first, wait until I call your name to answer. If you get the question wrong, another team member from the opposite side can buzz in and steal those points. Pop quiz starts now. In what Disney Pixar film does Carl Fredricksen travel to Paradise Falls in his home using balloons? Miss Adcock.
Up.
Up is right. The answer to a multiplication problem is called what? Miss Adcock.
A product.
What type of clouds are thin, wispy, and the most common form of high-level clouds?
Cirrus.
Cirrus is right. Nice answer, Jacob. How many NFL teams are in the city of Los Angeles? Joseph.
2.
2 is right. Chargers and Rams. In a sentence, what part of speech describes or modifies a noun or pronoun? Jacob.
Adjective.
Nice, my man. What rap artist with the hit song Sicko Mode has a daughter with Kylie Jenner? Joseph.
Travis Scott.
That's right. Which U.S. president is featured on the face of the penny? David.
Abraham Lincoln.
Nice. Which layer of the atmosphere is closest to the surface of the Earth? Ooh. We're looking for the troposphere there. What Nickelodeon cartoon tells the story of 11-year-old Lincoln who lives with his 10 sisters? Joseph.
The Loud House.
Good. What is the Earth's smallest continent by land area? David.
Australia.
Yes. In basketball, what is the term for a shot at the basket that doesn't touch the rim, backboard, or net? Miss Adcock? Uh-oh. A little early. Sorry, going for the steal, guys. Joseph?
Air ball.
That's right, just like her answer. And that is it. Wow, what a first round. That is it for Pop Quiz. 80 points for the students, 20 for the teachers. What off to a great start here. Hey, we have the students and teachers from Pen Ryn School in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. Home of the Spirits. Let's meet our teams. Joseph, nice steal at the end, man. You're on your game there. $500 if you guys win it. Where's that going?
Playground equipment.
Right, because we need stuff to climb or jump on. Anything in particular?
Maybe a spider, like a monkey bars.
Yeah, you could have said anything, man, like laser tag area. Are they allowed to have those in schools? That'd be cool. You play a sport, and it's all about just hitting people. Dude, you're a lacrosse star.
Yep. I love hitting people. It's just the point of the game. It's so much
Excuse
fun.
me while I walk over here. Dude, so what position do you play in lacrosse?
I play defense.
Yeah, of course, right? Because then you have that, your sticks, double.
Yeah, I have a massive 6-foot stick.
Yeah, so not only is Joseph huge for a 8th grader, but you carry a large stick. But man, I'm never playing a sport with you ever. Jacob, 7th grader. You're opposite side, not a huge lax guy. You're a big video game player.
Yeah, that's me.
So what? That's the greatest answer. Yeah, nailed it. Dude, what games are you playing right now?
I do a lot of Fortnite.
All right, so me and everybody else then. I'm on that Fortnite grind too. You got some dubs?
I do.
Yeah, right. You need them. All right, so the game's cool. What's the best part of Fortnite?
The dances.
Yeah, when you dance with somebody, what's your favorite dance in the game? Oh, okay, dropping it. I'm more of this guy, whatever that one is. David, are you a video game guy?
A little bit.
But, dude, I heard you just went to nationals last year?
Yeah, it was for the history bee. You just basically, like this, it's buzzers and you answer questions.
How'd you do?
I did good. Not too well, though, so.
Well, look, you're here now, and you just crushed Pop Quiz. You guys all did. Man, great start for this whole team. These guys going to win it? Who's feeling these guys? You know what? I'm on your team, though, too, guys. Don't worry. There's people that are out there cheering for you, too. Mr. Gleason, $500. Where's that going if you win it?
That's going to a spotlight for the theater department.
Okay, yeah, everybody needs a good spotlight, right?
Exactly.
You can maybe take it home, just anything you come to the kitchen, bam, say something cool.
Hey, any other needs. It suits all sorts of purposes.
All right, well, good luck today. Dude, I heard you have the greatest job known to man. He's the morning greeter at his school. What does that even mean?
So I greet every kid by name in the morning, and I've got pretty much an entire speech down. So it's good morning, how are you? And they'll ask me how I am in return, and it's usually all right, not too bad. We've got it down to a formula.
So basically, as soon as you're done teaching, Walmart is your retirement. That's it. You are going to be the best Walmart man of all time.
Always got a backup.
All right, my dude, well, good to see you. Hey, Miss Adcock, great job in pop quiz there.
Thanks.
You have a way to make students be quiet, a little bit different. What is it?
Well, I have quite a few.
Because I yell. I'm just like, guys, be quiet. You.
Yeah, I use the chime, I use my voice, and then on very special occasions, I might break out the duck call.
Tell it. Yeah, we want to see it.
Okay, so it sounds like that.
Every kid's like, what does she want? That's the greatest thing I've ever. Give her a big round of applause, guys. Wow. And Miss Morris, you don't make duck calls, but you have 3 students over here that you've had for the last 4 years.
Well, 2 of them I've had for the past 4 years. One is a new student of mine.
So you're coming into the classroom. Is there some trash talk in class?
Oh, for sure.
Who's been the worst over here?
I think Jacob has been the worst.
Jacob's over here?
Yes.
The middle guy?
Yep.
He's adorable. He's like, you're going down, Miss Morris.
But he's showing up. He's answering all
he's
the questions,
rocking.
so.
Hey, everybody is, and I'm glad you guys have that tension already because it's time to send somebody to detention. Let's do it. Jacob, I can't believe you're a trash talker.
Yeah.
You get in their heads a little bit. She's trying to teach English, and you're like, you're going down, Morris. All right, guys, put your buzzers down. You're going to work together on this one. This is how detention works. I'm going to give the trailing team a category. As a team, you're going to have 10 seconds to decide whether you want to pass or if you want to play that category. If you choose to play, you answer the question correctly, you get to send a member of the other team to detention. But if you get it wrong, be careful because they can send one of you. If you pass the other team, they must answer the question and the same elimination rules apply. The first team to send everybody to detention, they get to smile, and they're going to bank 40 points. Here we go. Teachers, your category is science. Do you want to pass or play?
Do you want to play? Sure.
Okay.
We're going to play.
What instrument uses lenses and knobs to enlarge objects that are too small to be seen by the naked eye?
A microscope.
Microscope's right. Nice. You guys are so nervous right now. Yeah. Which one's going to detention, guys?
Unfortunately, Jacob. All that trash talking.
Bye, Jacob. Hey, you can talk trash from detention, all right? Your mic is still on. Get in their heads, pal. All right, students, your category is math. Do you want to pass or play there?
Play.
Play.
What is the term for a positive number that is only divisible by itself and the number 1?
Prime.
Prime numbers, right? David, Joseph, think about it. Strategy, where are you going?
Mr. Gleason.
Gleason, you're out of the game. Meet Jacob. I don't know if you guys know each other, but you're both in detention now. All right, teachers, back to you. Category, viral trends. Do you want to play or pass?
Pass. I don't know. Pass. Okay.
Using a little strategy?
We'll pass. Yeah.
Here we go. What viral dance move featured on Fortnite was made popular by a teen who goes by the name of Backpack Kid?
Yeah, sure.
Floss.
Floss is right. Hey, Joseph, you just answered it. Let me see you rip it. Okay. I'm not positive if that was good or bad, but I don't know anything about dance, so there it is. All right, guys, nice. Which teacher over here is going to detention?
Miss Morris.
Miss Morris, before you leave, why don't you floss your way over there? What's a teacher flossing her way to detention look like? Hey, Joseph, I'm positive yours was better than that, though. All right, students, your category is young adult fiction. Do you want to pass or do you want to play there?
Play. Sure. Yeah. Play.
Here we go. What book by Louis Sacker features a boy named Stanley Yelnats who was sent to a detention center called Camp Green Lake? You can talk. I have no idea. I have no idea, bro.
What do we do?
Take a guess.
Flat Stanley.
Flat Stanley is incorrect. The answer was holes is what we were looking for. Hey, Miss Adcock, great news. You didn't have to answer the one correctly. They got it wrong, which means you send one of them.
Ooh. David, sorry.
Sorry, David, you're out of the game, bud. All right, your category is sports. Do you want to pass or play?
I think I have to play.
Alex Ovechkin is a hockey player who plays on what NHL team?
The Flyers?
No. The Washington Capitals is the answer we were looking for, which means, oh, Miss Adcock, enjoy detention.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry to say. Joseph, my man, just won detention for the students. Hey, students, you are released from the grind. Come on back. Hey, just like that, our score is 120 for the students and 20 for the teachers. What a game. Who's going to win? Find out when we come back. Yeah, that's right. I had it for a second. That's it. That's the one. It's the floss. Hey, welcome back to the classroom. We have students and teachers from Pen Ryn School in Bucks County. They're going head-to-head. The score is students in the lead right now with 120 points to the trailing teachers with 20, but don't worry, there's still a lot of game left to play. Why'd you smile so big right there, Joseph? You're like, oh, I'm feeling this dub right now. He's got that win in his pocket. Hey, let's get right back into it. Spell check time. All right, here's how the game's going to work. We have 2 minutes on the clock. When I call your name, step up to the microphone. I'm going to give you a word to spell and 10 seconds to do it. If you get it correct, you stay in the game. If you say a wrong letter at any point, you are out. If your team eliminates every player from the other team, I'm going to give you 30 points. But if the clock runs out, each remaining player left standing, I'm going to give 10 points to. So let's get right into it. Students, you're up first. Joseph, your word is elite.
E-L-I-T-E.
Ratio.
R-A-T-I-O.
Unity.
U-N-I-T-Y.
Wow. Stench.
S-T-E-N-C-H.
Already.
A-L-R-E-A-D-Y.
Produce.
P-R-O-D-U-C-E.
Believe.
B-E-L-I-E-V-E.
Shipment.
S-H-I-P-M-E-N-T.
Positive.
P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E.
Complain.
C-O-M-P-L-A-I-N.
Man, we got a game here. Opponent.
O-P-P-O-N-E-N-T.
Nice. Tradition.
Tradition. T-R-A-D-I-T-I-O-N.
A perfect game so far. Rectangle.
R-E-S.
Sorry, mixed it up there. Telescope.
T-E-L-E-S-C-O-P-E.
Spaghetti.
S-P-A-G-H-I...
Sorry, bud, you're out of the game. Down to just David left. Impossible.
I-M-P-O-S-S-I-B-L-E.
Teammate.
T-E-A-M-A-T-E.
Sorry, bud, you missed the M, and students are out of the game, which means teachers just banked the full 30 points. To recap our scores, students with 120, teachers with 50, but it's anybody's game. When we come back, we have more Classroom still in session. Classroom day of students versus teachers from Pen Ryn School in Bucks County. Miss Lee.
Yes.
You're the principal of this place.
I am.
How are they doing so far? This is a great game.
They're doing great.
You should be pumped. Like, this is awesome. Teachers look good. Students look good. I got to talk to you about Mr. Gleason, though. He's the greeter of the school, right?
He is.
And you think, like, first of all, you put him there. What's your best Mr. Gleason impression in the morning?
He always says, Thank you much.
And I got two more. What else does he say?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Come on,
Yourself.
give me another one.
Howdy, howdy, folks.
Okay, we all want Gleason at our house. Just when we wake up, he'd be like, good morning. Hey, right now the score, students in the lead, 120 points to our teachers trailing behind with 50. Hey, the bus driver's waiting. Do you want to drive or you should let somebody else drive?
Somebody else should drive.
Yeah, someone else driving. She's like, I'm not driving. Hop aboard. We're taking a field trip. Mrs. Lee was like, I'm not driving the bus. That's okay. We have somebody else to. Grab your buzzers. Say we're taking a field trip to the Wells Fargo Center to test your basketball knowledge. The first person to buzz in and get the correct answer is going to worth 10 points for their team. If you buzz in, you get it incorrect, a member of the other team, they have a chance to buzz in and steal. Fox 29 sports anchor Kristen Rogers is asking the questions today. Here's Kristen.
Hey, Richard, that's right. I am outside of the Wells Fargo Center, home of the Philadelphia 76ers, and here is your first question. In 2018, LeBron James traded his Cleveland Cavaliers jersey for what other team?
Joseph.
The Lakers.
Lakers is right. Nice answer. 10 points over here. 130 on the board. Kristen, you're killing it on this field trip. What's your next question?
And your next question, the NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament is usually played in what month?
Joseph again.
March.
March is right. Our lax star does it in basketball as well. Joseph, back-to-back, man. Nice round so far. Kristen, do you have a third question for you? I guarantee you do.
And finally, which NBA team wants you to trust the process?
Mr. Gleason.
The 76ers.
If you got that wrong, we were coming to attack you. That's right. Trust the process. That's your Sixers. I love it. Hey, a big thanks to Kristen Rogers for leading our field trip today. I love that right outside the stadium. Hey, let's take a look at our scores. Students in the lead, 140 points, trailing behind, but you guys have been crawling back. Teachers back with 60. Both teams still have a chance to win. Cram on those textbooks. It's final exam. The topic of today's final exam is DreamWorks animated movies. I'm going to ask both teams 3 questions about our final exam topic. Each correct answer is going to be worth 100 points, guys. So there's 300 points still left on the board. I'm going to have the teams write down their answers in the commercial break, but first, no writing quite yet. Here are your questions. First question, the hidden world in the 2019 installment of what franchise about the adventures of Hiccup and Toothless? Next, what is the name of the princess who falls in love with Shrek? And finally, our last question of the final exam, in what 2017 movie do friends George and Harold convince the school principal that he is a superhero? Okay, there are your questions. Each team has 60 seconds to come together and confer to come up with their answers in just a couple of minutes. I can't wait to see it. Who's going to ace their final exam and rank first here on today's episode of the ClassH-Room? But first, these guys are clearly having fun. I want you down here in the studio. Here's how, look, you can be a part of the ClassH-Room.
Does your school want to be part of a game show pitting students against teachers? If you're a principal or an authorized school official, go to theclassroom.com for more information on how to get on the show.
Everybody, I love that. Welcome back inside the ClassH-Room. Today we have students and teachers from Pen Ryn School going head-to-head right now. The score, students in the lead, 140 points for them, 60 for our beautiful teachers. The topic of today's final exam, DreamWorks animated movies. Before we went to break, I asked both teams 3 questions. Don't forget, guys, each correct answer is worth 100 points for your score. So let's see who did it. Put those answers together to win this game. Question number 1, The Hidden World is the 2019 installment of what franchise about the adventures of Hiccup and Toothless? Teachers, we're going to start with you.
How to Train a Dragon with my wonderful...
That is right, yeah. Nice artwork there as well. We're going to give you some extra credit, just not on today's show. All right, David, to fire back, what did you say?
How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah, great film. Nice job. Students, come right back and retake that lead. Here we go. What is the name of the princess who falls in love with Shrek? One of our all-time favorite movie, right, guys? Teachers, you said?
You said Princess Fiona.
Good answer. There's 100 points. Jacob, were you born yet? What did you say?
Princess Fiona.
Nice. Good job. In what 2017 movie do friends George and Harold convince the school principal that he is a superhero? Teachers, you need this to stay in the game. You said?
Captain Underpants.
Which is right. And brings us down to our final answer. If students get this right, they win the game. Joseph, who did you say?
The Adventures of Captain Underpants.
And just like that,